Yo, 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 yo. It's me. It's me. It's D with the capital T. Yo, this EP2, we took our talents to the late night hour. You know who I am, the milkman. And I'm in the building, yo.
And I'm a very sickly just Bree.
Yo, you here. You know what I'm saying? Commitment, dedication,
Mm-hmm.
rain, hail, sleet, or snow,
Where
won't
Chris for
nothing
all
keep
that shit talking
but
about me
milk and
abandoning
breed.
you. Look at me
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Won't nothing keep from
from the
from milk and Bree
deathbed.
being ready to go. We don't let nothing hold us. We don't let nothing hold us. Okay, we don't let nothing hold us back. Here we are for our endeavor. Round numero dos. The
Yeah.
bartender done pulled up the blue stuff. Okay,
I need my
shout out,
bartender to pour me up some blue stuff.
shout out to my bartender. Okay, shout out to my bartender.
Who is your bartender? You?
Hey, shout out to the bartender.
I can't move, so I need a different bartender.
Quality good times. You need a little bit of a substitute. A little
Text my
bit of a
bartender. Hold
substitute.
on.
What you call it? A substitute. I'm over here liking and sharing things up. I'm tagging a few more folks in the building to see what's what out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? See if we can't get some people in the building. You know what I'm talking about? It's that late night hour. They're not used to looking for us right now. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? We're going to get them in the habit of looking for us. Because this is where we be. You know what I'm talking about? This is where we be. This is where we be. Let me get over here in the comment section because I know we got some people over here already. I ain't the only one blowing up the comment section. I see that. I see that.
Can you pour me some of that blue buzz ball?
Not what? Wake your old ass up, Bree. Wake your
I'm
old
not
ass
sleep. Look,
up.
we'll say something like sciatic pain. Okay. So we'll say something like
Yeah.
that where I cannot sit.
You
I
gotta
went to the
lean to the
doctor
side.
today.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta lean to the side.
Yeah, I went to the doctor today. She prescribed a steroid for me, but
Nice.
Walmart has not filled the prescription yet. Like I could be
Ain't
two
no wrong
doses
with
in.
Walmart.
I mean, not Walmart, Walgreens. Sorry. Let me
Damn it,
yell at the
Walgreens.
right company.
Damn it, Walgreens. What y'all
I
be
could be
on,
two
Walgreens?
prescriptions in. I tried to call and check on it twice. Nobody
Yeah, yeah.
answered. It got delayed. So I don't know what they had going at Walgreens today, but clearly
I
they were
guess
very busy. But
I guess I ought not even ask you, hey yo, Bree, huh? I
yeah,
don't
I
even know.
mean my doctor wrote me out of work for the week, so that's I don't know.
Hey Bree
Nice.
Ann. Hey Bree Ann. Hey Bree Ann. The lady in the building, yo, the lady in the building. What's good with you, lady?
Hello, hello.
Yo, what cousin over
You
here
falling
talking
apart.
about?
That's what happens to you.
That's what happens when you get
That is
old.
what happens when you get old.
Hey,
That's
he should
true.
know. He should know. Okay, he should know. He
That
act like
is
he don't
true.
have his knees be creaking in the morning. You
Yep.
know what
Once
I'm
you hit
saying?
35, it's all downhill from there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I think we might as well get off up into it though, because I'm excited. Well, I probably should pause. I can't say excited and Punisher in the same sentence. I don't think I could or should. You know what I'm referring to? Are you ready?
I feel like we're talking about wrestling.
Oh no, we're talking about the Diddy trial.
Oh, that's the Diddy trial?
Oh, this the Diddy trial. More and more things came out today. Of course, the assistant got back on the stand, talked about how he was booking the room for the little mini freak joint. One thing I'm
Mm-hmm.
starting to notice though, they keep saying these freak offs like they were some huge things. I'm starting to think these freak offs was just Diddy and a couple people. You know what I mean? It wasn't no.
Yeah, no. There were
It
some
was.
that
It
were
was.
big. There
They
were
make it
freak off
seem like it was mansion
parties.
wine orgies. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
there were freak off parties where it was like,
That's what they
lots of
make it
people.
seem. But then I'm hearing from people like Ray J and Amber Rose who was like, I was at every party and nothing like that ever
Yeah,
happened.
that's the after party.
She said she was at the after
After the
party, the
party is the
after
after
party. She
party.
said she was at all the parties. She
Who?
said it had to happen when she wasn't there.
Amber Rose?
Yes, she
If
said
you
it.
want to say she was at every party, then
She said
she
she
was
was at
them freak.
every
She
party.
was at them
She
freak
said
offs.
she
Then
don't know how she didn't get. She don't know how she didn't get invited. You hear what I'm
she
saying
was
to you?
invited. She lying. She flogging.
Uh huh.
She
Oh, but we heard some
was
things because
invited.
it was like Phantom of the Opera. So the assistant got back on. He talked about his thing, and then what's Cassie's mama? She got
Her
on there and
mama
talked about her
testified
2011.
today.
photos and all that. The defense didn't even cross-examine her.
No, they didn't
This
have
where
much of a
this where it got
cross-examine
good.
to
This
do.
where it got good. One of the male escorts that
Mm-hmm.
Cassie called over to the Diddy mansion happened to go by the name of the Punisher. Apparently, Diddy's instructions were for the two of them to rub baby oil on one another and then eventually get the freak on. Apparently, Diddy was in the room and he would give directions as to what position they should be in or to reposition so he could have a better view. But the Punisher did not know for quite some time. This went on 6 to 8 times a year for several years. Not exactly sure when the Punisher realized this was Diddy, because Diddy would be in there naked with his Astroglide and a mask on, and he would pleasure himself while watching. This seemed like a real expensive Pornhub experience. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Apparently,
yeah.
because they were paying him $2,000 per rip.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
And I heard the freak offs with the male escorts several times, all the baby oil and whatnot, Astroglide and things that were involved, ruined a couple hotel rooms, and they had to completely redo the hotel.
Oh, after they got through?
Yeah, because I mean,
The baby oil got into
baby oil,
the
10,
carpet and everything. They
10 to
did say
20,
that it would be
10 to 20 bottles of baby
it would be
oil.
sheets and stuff over the furniture. They said, They also said that there would be like a kiddie pool full of baby oil.
Yeah, a kiddie pool full
You could
of
do
baby oil.
a little cannonball in there. Get your little cannonball.
I
I
mean,
don't know. More
he
and
did like
more
the
and more
girls to
keep
be
coming out.
glistening in the music video, so we should have known then.
He do like it shiny. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, and they did find how many bottles? 1,000, 10,000 bottles
I
of
don't
baby
think
oil.
you ought to judge a man off his Johnson and Johnson inventory. I really don't.
I mean, when you got thousands of bottles, I think, you should probably judge. Why do
he
you have
ain't
that
never
many
been
bottles of
asking
baby
a
oil
day
at
in
one
his
time?
life. I'm just getting my elbows back under control. I could use,
How many bottles of baby oil you got in your house?
None. I got
Okay.
I got cocoa.
I rest my case.
Look, I got cocoa butter and Vaseline
And some
and
Jergens.
get my elbows right lotion. You know what I mean? My cocoa butter don't be getting my elbows the way I need them to, but I like the fragrance. You know what
you
I'm
might
saying?
get some Aquaphor, but I bet you ain't got no baby oil.
No, I ain't got no baby oil. You know what I'm saying? I like the smell of baby oil though. The smell of baby oil is kind of nice. You know what I mean? I could switch up from cocoa butter to baby oil. Okay. What if I just start coming out like Kentucky Fried Chicken?
Okay, go for it.
Yo, let's go, Jeffy. Hey, are you team cocoa butter? Or are you team baby oil, Jeffy? Which one you with, Jeffy? You team cocoa butter? You team baby oil? We need to know, okay? It's the late night.
I don't even know what you need baby oil for anymore.
It's the last
we used to use baby oil to tan before we found out that we were giving ourselves cancer.
It's a baby lubricant.
But I don't even know babies that use baby oil.
No, a mother used baby oil and that pink lotion.
See, I only use that pink lotion.
Oh no, she used baby oil
baby
and that
magic.
pink lotion. You know what I'm talking about? The pink lotion.
Yeah.
Do they still make baby magic?
I'm not sure. I had a baby I had to put baby magic on in a long time.
I know, but it sure used to can moisturize even grown man hands.
It did. And it smelled good. It smelled better to me than Johnson's baby.
Oh yeah. Lotion. Did you hit them with the powder too?
No.
You know, mothers like parfaits and stuff. They'll breeze them down with the baby oil. Come on behind it with the magic.
That's when they was talking about the
sprinkle the powder.
No, the powder was giving cancer.
Stuff.
So
cancer. That's it. Okay.
Yeah, we ain't putting no powder.
Yeah, folk done gave up powder, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Is the powder business still in business? I don't even know.
I mean, I think they still make powder, but
butter. Okay,
that's job.
Right. Well, and Jeffy like him a little soul in his sister. You know what I mean? Jeffy like him a little soul in his sister, so he like a little cocoa butter. Jeffy know about that cocoa butter. I know he do. I seen some of his pictures. He know about cocoa butter. He sure do. I love me some cocoa butter. Let me tell you. Are you a fan of the cocoa butter, Bree?
I'm actually not a fan of cocoa butter, just because my skin don't be that dry usually, And when your skin not dry, it be so hard to rub in. You know what I mean? Because you need dry skin to absorb that.
What you saying? Like I'm telling you that cocoa butter not doing me right, and so my skin is extra extra. What is we saying
My
right
skin is
now?
very low maintenance.
Hey yo, I
I
had to
can use some Jergens
get
and
in.
be okay.
I had to go find like ultra strength Vaseline brand lotion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that
Medicated
advanced
strength. You know
therapy
what I mean?
lotion. You got that diabetics lotion.
I don't know what I got. I said, you know what? I need my elbows to be back right. That's all I knew. I'm trying to transition out
Yeah,
of
I'm
bad
usually good
winter
with just some
season into the
Jergens.
spring. Okay, is what I'm trying to tell you. And I just want my elbows to be in order. Okay, I'm trying to get my knees and elbows together. And my knuckles, I very well about got my knuckles in line. I'm coming out of this rough season in the winter back into my smooth summer springtime. You know what I'm saying?
So, you know what we didn't discuss yesterday that I meant to?
I love you too, buddy. I love you too, man. I mean, I don't know how you gonna transition off the Punisher the way he was in there performing for $2,000, and it only lasts between 25 and 30 minutes.
Well, did you hear that, like, he
Huh?
didn't get paid
He didn't get
unless
that.
he came inside of her? And then Diddy would take her to another room and make her squat it out and rub it on himself.
You a lie.
That's what the court
I
transcript
missed that.
said.
I missed that part of the court transcript. Oh my.
That's
This
what
man had some.
that's what she testified to.
Hey,
That was in her testimony.
hey, yabo, shut that. This man
And
has some devious behavior.
and I think this was the part that he sent his daughters out of the room for.
He in there
But
like
just think, his
objection.
daughters just went to
Objection.
senior prom. You know, just think his daughters just went to senior prom, and how
They
I was
did.
saying this shouldn't affect them. They're just kids. They're just teenagers.
Right.
Cassie was literally a year or two older than them when this
Hey,
started happening to her. You know what I mean?
I
When the
thought about that when
brainwashing
Jamie
began.
Foxx started dating somebody his daughter's age.
Yeah. So
That's
that's
what
where,
I thought about it. Yeah, I mean it'd be wild how folks be out there just justifying what it is they doing and carrying on.
yeah, I mean, think about I just seen today.
Yeah.
What's that? Bill Belichick.
Oh, what
80
Bill do?
years old.
He got him a young one, did he?
Is it Bill Belichick?
You talking about the old coach of the New England Patriots? He
Hold
got
on.
him a young one. He got him a young one.
Somebody just got engaged to a 25-year-old. Maybe it
I
wasn't
mean, I
him
can
though.
believe
I don't
that.
want to. I don't want to
Hey, that's
talk
what
about the
money will
wrong
do for
man.
you. Money will have you upgrading out here.
I don't want to be talking about the wrong man.
The
Hold on.
question is a 25-year-old an upgrade? I mean, at my station in life, I don't know that it is.
Yeah,
I mean,
Jordan
at
Hudson
80,
and Bill Belichick engagement rumors swirl amid new report. She's
okay.
25 and he's 80.
Okay. So she barely just lived. She might have not been to college. If she ain't been to college, she really been living kind of rough, maybe.
So he could have lived to her age 3 times and still had life left.
I mean,
Y'all
do you
two-
knock the hustle though? Are you knocking the hustle though on the real tip? Because like, I mean, she could cash in them insurance policies if she can get in on the wheel.
I'm sure. I mean, she could if she stayed with him until he died. But
it could be any minute. It could be any minute.
I'm pretty sure that she gonna have to be with him till he died, because which could be anywhere for a healthy person. Semi-healthy person with money, that man was what, 98 when he died? That's another 18 years right. She gotta be with that man.
It could be a while. If she put it on him right, though, it might not. That's all I'm saying.
Hey,
if she put it on,
there's a will, there's a way. Right. See, that's why I think that's where Anna Nicole was going wrong. Well, I don't think she could, though. I think he was just a little too old.
Well, she could have tried. She could have blowed on it or something. Look, she said.
Wait, let's not speak ill of the dead like that.
Hold on.
Did though believe that she should have got that money, because where was his kids when his old ass needed taken care of, right?
Yo!
But as soon as he died, here they come out the woodworks. She deserved that money.
Shout out to the young one. Say what's up to the young one, Bree.
What up, Colin?
You know what time it is.
That's
we out
here.
Took
your mom to your niece's graduation.
I know.
They said she was giving main character energy at 5. The master of ceremonies. Like, go ahead, Miss Personality.
Oh, she was the master of ceremony. I didn't see that.
Your brother posted. Charlie posted.
Oh, go ahead.
Main character energy.
Go ahead, me.
Oh,
that's what I'm talking about. She gonna be the real YouTube star. She's gonna be the real personality out here in these streets. She get it from her uncle though. She get it from her uncle. You know what I'm saying? Shout out! Congratulations on their pre-K graduation. We got a few more to go though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh yes. Well, I also want to shout out my goddaughter for
Come
graduating
on.
today.
What she graduated?
Kindergarten.
Let's go, Pinky
Zanaya.
Doors.
Yes.
Yeah.
She
Okay.
graduated from kindergarten today and was looking too cute. Let me tell how she had the cutest little dress. And
Okay.
then there was this one little boy who was like, I don't want to post him though, because I don't know who he is.
Okay, don't post.
I mean, I just don't want to show his picture because I don't know who he is.
Okay, blur him out. Give him the witness protection.
You know what?
face.
I'm gonna just put my finger over his face.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But let me show you.
Hey, just show him. Just show him.
Well, you know what?
Nobody know him.
His mama didn't put him in this outfit for him to be blurred. You know, I'm pretty positive of that. Hold on. Let me show you.
Come on, let me find out what's going on. Okay.
You see my man's is dressed.
Yeah,
Okay.
they over there dripping. I'm telling you, you can't go to the dance no more regular. You used to wear a regular suit.
Look at his shoes. You see his shoes? Baby boy
it's
is
got a little
doing
bit
it.
Of a glare, but I can see him. Yeah. They
No,
over there dripping.
It was cute.
Was you dressed that nice to the prom? I was not dressed that nice.
This is kindergarten graduation.
Oh, well, if that's the expectation for kindergarten graduation, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Baby boy gonna be dressed to the nines. We already know.
That's gonna be it. Was he taking pictures with everybody?
I don't know. They might have just took pictures because they met, because his little suit was purple and her dress was purple. Because you know they graduated from Robertson, so
that part.
You know, but she had a real cute little dress.
You know what I'm missing right now? I'm pretty sure the game is on. Let me see if I can't get a score check real quick. You know who playing, don't you?
Okay, I never went to what I was meant to talk about yesterday.
About it.
Is
we'll come back to that.
The former president Joe Biden.
Oh, he got him. Oh, pancreatic got him. Y'all hold our president up. Pancreatic got him.
No, it's prostate.
My bad, it was the other P one. That's his cousin. Prostate and pancreatic.
Donald Trump put out a statement yesterday that was very thoughtful and sensitive, and I'm pretty sure ChatGPT wrote it.
He don't know how to use that. That's too advanced for him.
Well, his somebody wrote it. He didn't. That's for sure.
Well, we know that much. We know he didn't write it.
And so, but then today, you know, Trump Jr., he goes and saves the family name by criticizing Dr. Jill Biden for not diagnosing or recognizing the signs and diagnosing Joe's cancer earlier. And it's like, she's a doctor of education. She's a doctor of education, not a doctor of medicine. But
wow.
Yeah,
I mean, how about like the White House medical
staff and diagnose cancer?
Wow. I mean, this is reminiscent of the bleach and COVID scandal. Yeah. You know what I mean?
So that came from Donald Trump Jr., which, you know, people talk about
apple don't fall far from the tree.
Running for a third term, and that's not my real fear. My real fear is that Trump Jr. is going to win. I mean, to run. And
I think his daughter has a better chance of winning than the son, don't you?
No.
You don't think so?
No, because rednecks don't want women in power.
They don't want Ivanka.
That boy.
They'll do whatever Trump told them to do, though.
I think the boy.
Hey, and let me tell you something. I was a little. I don't know what I was. I was watching one of my favorite Pakistani YouTube channels. I know you might say to yourself, "Huh?" But yeah, I got some foreign people that I like to see try new stuff. You know what I mean? And I can't understand what they're saying because I don't speak their language. But this is one of the few times I read, okay? I do a little bit of reading, and they try McDonald's and all sorts of things. You know what I mean? They got on an airplane for the first time. That was wild. But I listened to one of my favorite people, Mr. Chaudhry Rafiq, thank Mr. Donald Trump, because apparently Donald Trump intervened in the little mischief that was happening over there between India and Pakistan. I guess they had got it thumping over there. And Trump intervened and brought Mr. Chaudhry Rafiq, referred to him as a big brother. Came in Big Brother Dad. I mean, but I it's mixed feelings. I'm like, I enjoy watching these folks, and I'm just like, okay, I understand you grateful because, you know, drones and things was dropping bombs and stuff, but damn it, I mean, it's hard to think that Donald Trump might have done something good, and I don't even know the real details?
I don't know the
Woo,
real details.
glory to goodness.
I do know that it was some stuff breaking out between the two countries.
Yeah,
If he got it to be squashed, great. Like
great,
that is
right,
what you
great,
should be doing as the president. Like, great. Way to
great.
do your job. Like,
Way to go. I
not
mean, he
fuck up
probably sent
all the
someone.
time.
He
Like,
probably sent someone in his stead. You know what I mean? Because he was taking
um,
calls from Vladimir Putin and all.
I do know though that the
What
Department
do
of
you know?
Justice is looking into the hiring practices of our mayor here in Chicago.
Really?
Yes, he is under investigation by the Department of Justice
All right, go
because
Chicago, go
they
Chicago.
said he employs DEI and hired too many black people. And he was saying that his administration is made up of 45% black people,
Uh huh.
30% Hispanic people,
What's wrong with that?
20% white people, 8% Asians, and the rest are others or whatever. And he's like, it's the most diverse administration in our city's history, and it's
Okay,
representative of our city.
of the
And he was
population,
like,
right?
and do I regret putting more of our people in position? No, because our people look out for everybody. Like, we're the only race that adopts play cousins and just adopts people into our family for no reason. He was like, we look out for people more than other people do. Like, it's culturally in us to look out for everybody.
Okay.
And those statements made Trump put him under investigation.
Oh,
So he
wow.
is under investigation.
I did see
And
that
then
there was legislation that passed to have deeper background checks when hiring law enforcement in the state of Illinois. I was happy to see that.
my thing is, like, he's going after a city, which is crazy because I feel like that's the state's job.
Yeah.
But
To
JB would never.
enforce local law.
Yeah, it's crazy because it's like you're really overstepping. But I hear they're also investigating celebrities that donated to Harris's campaign, and
Well,
there's some big beef
he don't want
between.
nobody looking at his money. I don't know why he say anything about anybody else's pocketbook. Come on,
And I guess
Mr.
there's some
President.
big beef between him and Bruce Springsteen right now. And the head of the DOJ was saying that it is illegal to call yourself the boss when you're not in control of the entire country. Because, like, Bruce Springsteen's nickname is the
I
boss.
call all kinds of people boss when I don't know your name. What up, boss?
That's
How you
illegal
doing, boss?
because you don't
What's
run
good
the
with you, boss?
country. And it's just
No,
like,
they be worried about the wrong shit.
right, you talking about getting rid of government waste, but this is the stuff we're spending money on? Are we
Yo, go
serious?
after Springsteen. Make sure he don't
Why are
say
we
that
even
shit again.
why do we even care about any celebrities that donated to Harris's campaign? She lost. Why is y'all still looking
Well,
into that?
but because deep down he knows that they rigged that shit, and the conspiracy theories are running rampant, saying that he rigged it in his favor, and Elon bought that election.
But it's like, why are you looking? It's so
Had us
stupid.
believing that 61% of America voted for his ass when he can't even get people to turn out to his inauguration. They moved that shit inside to a smaller room.
Yes.
Hallelujah.
Who knows? Who knows?
I mean, we'll never know the truth, but it sure is fun to speculate. You know what? As long as my name ain't, who did you say he was going after? As long as my name
Brandon
ain't Bruce
Johnson.
Springsteen.
Brandon Johnson, Bruce Springsteen. I seen a
Just,
picture of
name a bunch
Oprah
of other people.
when they were talking about the celebrities that donated to Harris's campaign. The picture that they had at the top was Oprah, so I don't know if
now
they're
you going
investigating
after
her
O.
or.
Going after O.
Now that's where they gonna go wrong, because, like, just like he
find
got
out.
followers, so
They
does
gonna
she.
find out. Oh, you don't want to mess with O. That's what you don't want to do. Let me tell you right now. O ain't the one. What else we got going on out here in the world? Father God. I just want to say my drink is drinking right now. You're not messaging me again, are you?
Who, me? No.
Yeah.
No.
I didn't even see your messages until I was way off the screen yesterday.
Well, it was about the same time anyway, so it was fine.
It was about 45, excuse me, it was about 15 minutes off, and then it was another 15 minutes after I said, okay, let's go home. Yo, should we end this one early tonight?
Oh, I just got into a sitting position.
Oh, snap. Check you out. I guess we'll stay a while. Quality good time.
I was having a hard time drinking at that angle.
Yeah. It was supposed to be some tornadoes come through here today. That didn't
My mom
necessarily
told me
happen.
that the sirens went off there a couple of times.
Oh yeah, I know that the Metro East got it pretty bad. I think it was either yesterday or the day before. St. Louis as well. I
Yeah,
think
I
they
seen
might
some
even have a state
pictures
of emergency out that way.
of the St. Louis
Definitely
area.
prayers for the gateways. Definitely prayers for the gateway.
Yeah, I seen some
Yo,
pictures or videos of people
good
in
evening.
up in the arch during the tornado watch.
Ooh, was it swaying?
Yeah, they said it was very scary.
Well,
Very
I'm glad
scary.
you had fun with the Pokemon. Yo, what I saw a video of a woman and she was outside her crashed car and the roof was caved in. And she was talking about, but God, she had got swept up in the tornado.
Oh goodness.
Put her back down on the ground. I know, ooh, that look, let me tell you, that type of near-death experience will have you out here doing something different. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Don't get swept up by the tornado.
I couldn't
Don't
imagine being like in a tornado. Like,
swirly, swirly.
this is not the Wizard
Uh-uh.
of Oz. I am not Dorothy. I do not want to do this.
Nope, nope. I ain't Dorothy, Toto, the Wicked Witch, or none of them. Not the Tin Man or none of that shit. No, thank you. I'm not getting down with the get down. I can't get to you with it. What else did I see?
That is the one good thing about living in the city. It is the windy city, and we do get some wind.
Yeah.
But we don't have enough open space for real funnels to form.
For to get a little swirl.
In the city.
Exactly.
Like on the edges and outskirts and the suburbs, yes. But in the city, there's just not enough space. And so we don't really have tornadoes in the city. We do get some bad wind, though. That is, you know, close to not the same thing. But actually, no, we've had some wind rip off roofs. So it's pretty close to the same thing.
For sure.
She found them alive. See, that's crazy.
Wait.
Lost her 2-year-old child in the tornado. And then she found him alive. Yeah, that ain't nothing but God.
I know that ain't nothing but God. Hallelujah. Just find your baby in the rubble. And that's a mama with faith right there, just looking. Just, where's my baby? I mean, come on now, tell the truth. How you out there looking? Where's my baby? People trying to see is you all right. Where's my baby? Get away from me. I'm trying to find my baby. Put the whole message in there. I won't rest till I find them. That's how God will chase after you. I gotta find my baby.
And that's, I feel like, only for some mothers, because there are some mothers out there. You remember how I said we should compare citizen apps?
Okay. Yeah.
So yesterday,
why yours is buzzing right now?
Yesterday on the citizen app, it said a 7-year-old got stabbed and was rushed to the hospital. And I was thinking to myself, how did a 7-year-old get stabbed?
Did the mama stab him?
The mama stabbed him in the abdomen for not cleaning up or for making a mess.
Well, that sure wasn't going to help things, and that made more of a mess, didn't it?
I feel like it did. Now who's going to clean up all this blood?
Mental health is real.
Yeah.
I ain't saying you need like a mental health assessment before you leave the hospital with your
baby. 7-year-old. Well, I mean, what would possess you as a mother?
I mean, yeah.
But I seen it on the news later, and I was wondering how this little boy got stabbed, but the mother.
That's Wild Hunter. Mm-hmm. And she's in custody, I imagine. Were there siblings that
she's
were
in jail, so
that's custody. Yeah, she in custody. That's right. She's in custody. Y'all drop a comment. That is terrible lyric. It's terrible as hell. Drop a comment. Let us know what's going on in your life. Did you have an amazing day today? You've made it. Let me remind you of that. You have made it. Whatever was happening today, you made it. You made it to the late night, to the last word. Oh, and you know I watched the video last night and I did get the last word. Let me just say that. You got some competition over here because I don't never stop. I can't stop. Nah.
So, are we going to talk about the
what you want to talk about?
The New Orleans.
Oh, they done caught one more person. I found out some more stuff. Let me tell you. So they caught one more person and they arrested somebody. Jail staff that they saying assisted in the escape. At the least, they helped cut off the water.
Mm-hmm.
And they saying that the person who has been arrested and detained by authorities has denied, or excuse me, not has denied, but said that they was being threatened of being shanked. So they participated in this scheme of escape.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could be threatened by an inmate. You already on.
I would just report them, and you going in the hole
That's
or some shit.
Like, I mean, you and whoever outside, more of your family might be going to jail or something. What is we talking about right now?
Yeah. So I'm
so
trying
they
to
caught one more of them though.
They.
So now it's only 6 left.
Well, they I think a 5th escaped inmate captured, so it's 5 left.
No, they only caught 4.
No, it
They
says
caught
1
five?
hour ago. They
Not
captured
an
him.
hour ago, they got the fifth one. I done missed out.
Yep, fifth escaped inmate
Okay.
captured, and a
And they
19-year-old
said,
Corey Boyd was taken into custody on Tuesday.
okay.
That was approximately at 7:59 Central Standard Time.
Okay, so just about 2 hours ago or so, the fifth inmate escaped from New Orleans prison
5 left.
has been apprehended, and there are 5 left. If you are still in the city in which you escaped, you're probably doing something wrong.
Did you see that one of them got
Huh.
caught sleeping at a bus stop? Like, nigga, if all you wanted to do was go to sleep, you could have stayed in jail.
You could have stayed in jail for that.
And then one
You
of the
done
other
threatened
one,
people's
he
lives and shit to
killed
take a nap
is
on a bus
convicted of
bench.
killing 4 people. So
Whoa.
he got 2 life sentences. I
Wow,
have a
honey.
feeling they're not taking him alive. Like, he either not going back, like they not gonna catch him, or he not going back.
That's wild.
Because
The fourth one, I saw him get arrested on a ring camera. It was out in front of somebody's house.
I was like, you just gonna sleep at the
Knowing that they want you, that is $20,000 on your head. You know what I'm
you
saying?
just
There's
sleep at the bus stop.
$20,000 a piece out there. I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess they all going back to jail.
I mean, slowly but surely. Slowly but surely.
By the end of the week, they might have the rest of them in there. You know what I'm saying? How many more people you think going to jail from the staff? You think any other staff members was involved in this shit?
I don't know. I don't know if it's
I don't
any
know
more
what's up with this
staff
blue
members.
drink, but I
I
drank
mean,
this
I
blue
guess
drink.
all they really needed was that water to be turned off, and it only took that one person to do it.
Well,
So
no. They trying to say that they not sure that the inmates could have cut the rebar that was also in the wall. You know, rebar is steel that they put in there to reinforce. And so they saying that they may have fashioned tools out of things that the folks had in the prison, but it's also potential that somebody within the prison also helped cut the rebar or supplied the tool. I don't know if this is the same person that's been arrested today in relation to cutting off the water, but it very well could be that more people are caught up in this escape ring. You know what I'm saying? How does a lot of prisons escape? Apparently, it's not too difficult if you just wait for the right time and wait for folks to go to lunch.
yeah.
What did you see last year? Bree, can you read? Because I can't read.
I saw one last year. A sister married the guy that killed her sister 20 years ago, and she said it's been a long time. I was like, what in the world? What in the world are they living in? That is very crazy.
That's got to be some type of what's them things called? You know them.
One of my murder TV shows.
Well, shit. No, I was just thinking about what's the one where you get kidnapped and then you like your abductor?
Stockholm syndrome.
That's got to be some Stockholm-esque cousin ass shit to Stockholm syndrome to this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To marry somebody that killed your family member, your sister.
Your sister?
Your sister? I mean, I done heard some messed up stuff out here in this world in terms of who done hooked up and re-hooked up and got back together. Like
they were white.
They had to be.
Lyric.
They had to be. They had to be. Come on now, you know we too goddamn petty for that shit.
Because in what world? I met if I ever marry somebody,
that's on site every time.
If I ever marry somebody that was convicted or even suspected of killing my sister, just know he gonna come up dead some point soon.
I'm like, he must be putting it down or something. I don't know.
No,
what's
he gonna come. If I marry him, if I get with my sister's killer, just know his time is limited.
You that false sense of security.
Mm-hmm,
you lulling him into a false sense of security. You fixing to get him. Okay.
And technology is getting up there. It really is. But that's why I watch my murder TV shows, so I can see what technology they be using. Because
right.
I'm not gonna get convicted for killing my sister's killer. Tell you that.
That's
right
not gonna happen. I watch too much TV for that shit. I watch way too much TV for that shit.
He just seriously commit suicide. It's the guilt. The guilt caused him to commit suicide. It ain't have nothing to do with me.
That's right. He looked at me and saw his wife. And he was like, I can't take it no more.
Yeah.
Like, man, you don't look nothing like him. Hey, take that up with him.
Actually, we look very similar. We make the same expressions. Look, we make the same expressions, which is true. Me and my sister Nay don't look anything alike, but we make the same expressions.
Be like, look, I was mad at you. If y'all have not taken the opportunity to like and share this thing up, please do so. If you would tag a friend, we would appreciate you that much more. Please don't deprive nobody of all this goodness we got going on here tonight. Tag a friend. If you enjoy it, they will too. You know what I'm saying? Breathe.
What up?
I don't know what else is going on.
You said something about some Obama shaped something.
Oh my goodness, that was something else that was at the Diddy stuff today. Apparently, they had Obama shaped ecstasy, Lord.
Oh, why
How
would they do
sacrilegious
Obama
is
like
that?
that?
How sacrilegious is that to have a pill press shaped
Well,
like
I
Obama
mean,
in New York?
somebody had posted a comment and was like, how scandalous that he would wear this cross chain while doing all this stuff. And it has 666 likes. I had to like it too just to get it off that
Just
number.
to get it off of there. The devil was like, yes, he does like that, wearing that cross. He sure does.
And I was like, the
60,
devil is a
60,
lie.
60,
Like,
66. Got you stomped on the devil's face. Oh, glory. Oh, no.
oh, goodness.
Ah, the devil is a lie. He can't live around here. He got to move on. You can't come around here, devil. Yeah, so he had that, there was a lot of liquor and Obama-shaped ecstasy pills and
And
baby oil
ketamine.
pools.
Okay, so
Oh, and ketamine, which I don't know a lot about ketamine.
I don't know a whole lot about it either. But what I will say is that I know that the Mormons be doing ketamine. They can't drink.
Oh.
They can't do coffee. But apparently the Bible don't say nothing about no ketamine. So they be doing these ketamine treatments. And I really just they be
What
doing
do it do to them?
they be doing Botox just to get the laughing gas. It's like, y'all, just drink some alcohol. Like, it can't be that. They're in their 20s. Like, y'all doing Botox and
Yo,
shit.
they need to go to college. Just go to college, okay?
Just drink. Just
what
drink.
are you doing?
And,
Like Doja Cat said, what?
Paint the town red. I don't know what that means.
I guess it means shit if YOLO. YOLO.
I don't know what that means.
I think that means YOLO.
Where's Chris to translate? He's so young.
Down with whatever, you know what I'm saying? He said if you got them Obama shaped pills or you got the Trump shaped pills, we out here getting it. It don't matter. It
can't be doing Obama like that. I don't think Michelle would like that. Michelle does not approve.
Speaking of Michelle, she had to come out and speak recently on their relationship. I don't recall if we had a chance to speak on this, but there's been a lot of rumors going around saying that Michelle and Barack don't spend a lot of time together no more, and they could be up for a divorce. Of course, Michelle on her new podcast with her brother denounced all of those things, but we still haven't seen a Barack and Michelle sighting recently.
I mean, I feel like they're just both trying to explore what their careers are going to be at this point. You know what I mean? Like,
you sure he isn't reliving his college days? Because he liked him some of that pink meat.
No.
Okay. There's a lot of rumors going on out here right now. I hate to think about my president. Collectively, as America, we said that was relationship goals. We can't have him fucking that up now.
Nah, he not.
He better not be.
She trying to do her podcast. Okay. I'm sure they're fine.
You sure she just isn't trying to fill her time to keep from crying about her lost husband?
No, because Michelle don't seem like the type to even cry over no.
Actually, she said you would know. Because she be dragging his ass online.
Yeah, right. She don't seem like the type to cry.
She said you would know. You would know if it was a problem. Trust. Mm-hmm. That's that Southside girl right there.
She's not about to just go quietly into the night.
No, sir. No,
That's
sir.
Southside right there.
That's the Southside girl right there. She said, no, thank you. You tell Becky to get on. Tell Becky to get on. Becky with the good head got to get the fuck on. Prayers for all the presidents. The ones who have rumors, the ones who have prostate, and the ones who shouldn't be.
Are the leaders of the free world.
The ones who shouldn't be president.
You need all the prayers.
Prayer for all the presidents, living, active, and past.
Vance did go visit the Pope and brought him
again. That was the last Pope that didn't want to see him.
He went to go visit Pope Leo, and he took him a Bears jersey that was personalized. So starting off on the good foot with him.
Okay, you got some Pope action going on,
but he did not.
I love
say whether or not he would be coming to visit the White House. I feel like he should please go pray over it.
He needs to go there quick. Bring the smoking thing on a chain.
Yes.
Bring that stick with the water in it. Bring all your tools, okay? I
All
know
the
they give
tools.
you a starter pack when you become Pope. I don't know if you got
All
all
the
your Pope
tools.
tools yet. Just bring some of your cardinal tools or your father. What else do they call them? Father tools.
I
I'm
don't
trying
know.
to think of how they progress.
Oh, I think he bishop,
Yeah,
cardinal, bishop.
might be a father, bishop, cardinal, and then Pope.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
really
not sure
know.
how I'm not sure the
I'm
ranks.
not
You know what I
sure.
mean? I ain't sure how it
I could
ranks, but
ask
you
my
know,
mother, the least Catholic ever.
I know about the. I think it's a Hail Mary, full of grace. Thou art with me. Oh, she's me. I'm not stupid. I wasn't meant to preach that type of preaching, but you know what I mean. I ain't mad at them. They still love the Lord. They just do it with a different type of echo. You know, they choir no
Hmm.
sound. And it's a lot of bowing and kneeling. I haven't really been
It's
to Catholic
a
church a
lot of
lot.
kneeling and sitting
Yeah,
and then kneeling and standing and then sitting and then kneeling
that
and then
part.
yeah, it's a
I'm
lot of
not
that.
intentionally being offensive to Catholics right now, and I haven't been to a lot of Catholic churches, but I have been to a lot of a lot of Catholic funerals. You know what I mean? So I know how
Yeah,
that goes.
yeah.
A lot of talk singing and a lot of kneeling. You know what I'm saying?
I've
And a
only
lot
been
of
to
that
Catholic
smoke
church a
being shook
couple of
around.
times.
It's not weed. They say it's sage, but in my Catholic church, it would definitely be weed in that thing.
I haven't been
Everybody
to
on weed.
like I've only been to a few Catholic church services. I've been to
Uh huh.
Catholic funerals, of course, and weddings. It's
Okay.
a lot of
Okay.
kneeling and praying and stand up and stuff in weddings.
Yeah. I went to you remember Gretchen from college?
Hmm.
Tim and Gretchen. Gretchen, she was a Catholic, and she went so far the other way for her wedding. They didn't even mention God. They had it outdoors, far away from the church.
Oh,
I said, Lord, the Catholics didn't do her right.
uh-oh, uh-oh.
Her what you call it didn't take hold. Her
Yeah,
Catholic
that's
baptism didn't take
absolutely
hold.
crazy. It's gone by so fast.
Oh,
So fast.
if you had plans, you better get on it. You better. Hey, we about 6 months through this thing.
I don't
Okay.
know if it's because my kids are graduating or like why the time
Uh
went
huh.
so fast this year. But like this was the like super fast. I don't know.
Yeah.
Time has been very crazy since COVID. And it doesn't seem like that 2020 was 5 years ago. And
That's because 2020 lasted 5 years. And
yeah,
then 2021 lasted about 2 years. And then we went 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025. It's like,
yeah,
oh shit, what happened?
literally. That's exactly how it went. So
Yeah. Uh huh. I know. You ain't gonna tell me. I know. I was there.
and I was just reading my Facebook flashback, and it was May of 2020. And the doctor was telling, we had a doctor's appointment with Liam's asthma doctor, and he was like, "Yep, in the house for another 2 months. We'll touch base in 2 months." Just like, and I mean, we literally spent most of 2020, no, all of 2020. I think our first, I know we went to my niece's graduation
Yeah,
party, and
you did.
we were actually, I think just me and Layla went. I didn't even let Liam go, and we wore masks the whole time, and we stayed 6 feet distance from. I have pictures from the party where I'm here
Don't
taking a
come by
selfie,
me.
and they're 6 feet behind me, hey, in
You
the
bring
picture.
your ass by me. Don't you do it.
Don't
You
come
better not.
close. Don't come close. And
Funny as hell.
but we didn't go out as a family out of our house for real until we went to Wisconsin Dells in Memorial Day weekend in 2021. And that was
Okay.
our first getting out the house since March of 2020.
Yeah,
My
I
kids
remember I
were
was yelling at my
homeschooling still
parents.
that year and everything
Yeah.
in
I was yelling at
2021.
my parents because they went down to Memphis because Memphis had opened up in 21 and they went down there and was kicking it at a jazz club and shit. I'm like, and they had COVID so many times, it's not even funny. It was like after they got it the first time, they was just like, well, I guess this is what happened.
Yeah, no, we still, I mean, knock on wood, I still haven't had it as far as I know. So
Yo, they went up to Mr. Rosario in the building like, whoa,
did you just go Beanie Man?
yo. My bad. He gonna say hey Bree too. You know what I'm saying? I can't help it if folk got love for the milkman out here in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got love for the milkman out here in these streets. COVID, yeah, them years was terrible. Lyric years was terrible. I mean, it wasn't that
That's
bad for
what
me
helped me
though.
a
'Cause
lot. Wait, I didn't finish reading it. Like lose weight, learn new stuff, to cook, walk more. Yeah, I mean, look, I ain't going. A lot of
Yeah,
people hated the COVID years, right?
I didn't mind it.
I loved so much about it. I love now that I work from home for the most part. Although, and that started because of COVID.
Yeah.
I loved my kids being home. I loved getting food stamps. That PEBT, like the extra food stamps you got for the kids. I don't get food stamps. I've been out of the income bracket for food stamps for a long time. That shit was lovely. Like
They
we was
still
getting
doing that. That's lingering. Trump forgot to cancel that.
not for me. It should just cancel.
Oh, for real? I think they were still giving them summer stamps to some folks.
Oh, the PEBT, yeah, they still get it, but it's like
Yeah.
a one time, But I'm saying like we was getting it every month.
Right.
Yeah. It was great. And I had been out of the income bracket for food stamps for a long time.
For a
And they
little
was
too
giving it.
long. For a little too long.
And I was
You had
just
that
like,
glow up,
this
you know what I'm
is
saying? You
great.
had that little bit of a glow up,
You know how much
out.
extra money I had when I didn't have to spend it on food? Like that shit was
you know what I'm saying? You didn't even calculate the tax. Now you calculate tax
and stuff. Like it's crazy.
How much tax they
And
charging?
not to say that I'm like super worried about school shootings and stuff like that, but I really liked having my kids at home. But of course, I have smart children who didn't have any problems learning on their own or learning hybrid style. I had really good schools that were very involved. Like that first year in March, most schools was like, we pretty much done for the year. But not my kids' school. They had them logging in the very next week. Log in.
Oh no, the school I was working at, they was done in February.
Yeah, no, they had my kids logging in.
They said, "I'll take it home."
They came up with a hybrid schedule real fast. This is what we gonna do. Come pick up these laptops if you ain't got it. And yeah, they had them logging right on in. So they didn't miss a whole lot of learning.
When your kids did come home, the school district jumped on remote right away. My district, which I would say that my district is pretty top notch. Our district left it optional to teachers in terms of how they actually engage virtually until the following school year, where they had more of a plan in place. But your schools,
I won't even say it was our district, because our district pretty much left it open like most districts did. Like y'all can do what you can or whatever. Yeah. But our school that my kids were at,
they didn't miss a beat.
By the next week, they were like, "Come pick up these laptops.
We're ready to go." Yeah, we're gonna be online. Be ready to log in. Hey, you better be there, because that's a school district where folks still that's a school where the people still respect the teacher. You know what I mean? You don't find that everywhere. I was just listening to a mother tell me today how she was up at the high school. I ain't gonna say which one because there's 3 in my area, but one of the 3 high schools in my area, she said there's no way them children respect the staff the way she heard them talking to them up there. Well, it ain't the same the way it used to be. See, it used to be folks had a real relationship with you and was invested in seeing you do well. And I'm not saying it's not like that in some places and there still aren't teachers like that. But at the end of the day, we moved into a data collection era into which they just look at you and they write it down. And once you've reached your behavioral limit, they send you on about your way. You know what I mean? They're not looking to argue and fuss and fight with you no more. And sometimes it took a little bit of that. Pull them to the side, let them get the grumps out the way so you can have that real conversation with them versus just letting them show their ass, writing it down and moving on. Because where's the learning? You know what I mean? There's still a place to learn there.
Yeah. See, I didn't have these situations.
Well, you got lucky, okay?
And mind you, we're going into our 3rd different high school with my kids because of the way the school system is set up here in Chicago. But my oldest went to a selective enrollment school, and most of them were kids were, pretty serious about their education. You don't work that hard to get to a selective enrollment and not be a somewhat good student. You know what I mean?
Right.
The selective enrollment schools would be considered like the Ivy
League. That's a public school problem.
Yeah, so those are like the Ivy League of high schools. My son is graduating from a Noble school, and they have pretty strict guidelines. Like if you have to make up any credits or go to summer school, you do not get to walk in June.
Okay.
They have a separate graduation in August for the people who had to take summer school, because what you're not going to do is walk across the stage and then not finish your credits.
That part.
So
well, I mean, you could
they
not get
not
that
with
high
the
school
shits.
diploma if that's what you're really trying to do. If you was just doing it for the pictures, I guess.
Yeah, you know, which some people are. Some people do. You know.
I got my photo. That means I graduated.
Mm-hmm. Because I mean, you in Chicago. I mean, they in Chicago. Let's not act like some people that's just as good as it's gonna get.
Well, hell,
So
in communities like mine, if you get into the alternative program, they all but hand you a damn high school diploma. So
but
there's
he,
different ways to obtain them if you just stick with it.
yeah, but he's going to a noble school, and then
Okay.
we went back to, which is kind of like a charter school.
Yeah.
And we're going back to CPS for Liam because there were quite a few things about the Noble School I didn't like.
Okay.
And the most being that they put Tristan in a credit recovery / attendance recovery class during lunch period for being 5 minutes or less late to homeroom every day because he takes CPS. And
Some you don't even need to graduate.
You know, and my man's has a 4.1 GPA right now. Unweighted. His weighted GPA is a 4.6.
Hey.
Like,
once again, that goes down to data collection versus real relationships with people.
yeah, that's what I'm
Because
saying. Like, what credit
human
is he
being
recovering?
goes,
What
yeah,
attendance?
right, exactly.
Like, what that 5
You
minutes is
clearly
homeroom
let
is
the
not hurting
computer
him.
make that decision. You know what I mean? So who do I respect here? You or the computer?
Yeah, so it took me like 2 weeks of calling the school and talking to his counselor and the dean and such to get him pulled out of the class and I had to threaten to pull him out of the school to get him out of the class.
No, we're leaving. We're gonna bring your overall
we'll
GPA
just go to
down.
CPS where they're not on this bullshit. Mind you, he got the third highest SAT score in the school. Like, his testing scores are getting y'all money, but we can leave if you want us to.
Not you went in there like a gangster.
I mean, luckily my kids are smart and I'm able to do that.
I ain't
You
mad
can't
at
do
you.
that with no dumb kid. They'd be like, good, take them, please.
Take them, please. We've been trying to get rid of them. Where you gonna take them? You got somebody to take them? Shit. Oh, man. Well,
doing the IB program at a CPS school that I've had good things I've heard about. Pretty new school. It was built in 2014, so it's about 10 years, 11 years old. Pretty new facility.
Yeah.
And
it's gonna be quite a good time. And if they want to act up, they can mess around and find out because Mama Bree will be right up in there.
And their old football or their old basketball players don't have the greatest stats, so the team isn't the best, but Liam is confident he'll make it.
Now he'll make the basketball team.
He's confident. He's got it. He's confident.
He was like, "Have you seen the way I can take it?" He's
like, "I think I can make varsity as a freshman."
Oh wow! I don't know that you would want to. I don't know if I'd want to be that great on a team that suck that bad. I'd like to have to work a little harder at it. Yeah.
No, my kids like to be the best at everything.
Yeah, the best amongst a bunch of rookies. Amongst a bunch of rookies.
Doesn't matter as long as he's the best.
He was like, amongst a bunch of degenerates, I'm the top of the class.
I know, might help him get a scholarship. Might make him look good.
Hell no. No. Hey, Lord. I hope he do get the scholarship. I hope he do. I think it's time to go on and wrap this thing finally up, though. I appreciate you hanging out with me on the night. I hope you get to feeling better. I appreciate the loyalty. I appreciate the diligence.
Let's all pray tonight that Walgreens gets their shit together and I get a thing first thing in the morning.
Let me check the score one more time because I might be able to see the end of the game. Let me see here. NBA schedule. Oh, snap. Shea Gill might take game one. It's the fourth quarter, 8 minutes, 42 seconds left, 84-74. Shea Gill over Ant-Man. Yo. But that's the 10-point swing. Could go either way with just under 9 minutes left. I know you don't care, but I do. I love the NBA. Yee! I love the NBA. Yee! I can't help it. Don't mind me none. Yo, you be amazing. You keep being amazing.
Well.
Hey, I just want to remind you made it. You made it to the end of the day. You know what I mean? Whatever stresses presented themselves, let that shit go. If you need to, find you some blue drink.
And to remind everyone, tomorrow we will be here at 9 o'clock instead of 8:30 because we were coming after the 2-hour season finale. Is 3 hours? But don't we do we usually talk during that 2 hours? I mean, during that last hour? It's 3 hours, but don't we usually talk during the why do you keep doing that?
My blue drink
I'm
is
just
working.
gonna keep repeating myself.
I'm gonna have more blue drink.
So it's a 3-hour season finale.
Yeah.
So but don't we usually chat during the part where they chatting?
No, we usually watch that, don't we?
I don't.
Because we then talk about how they respond and all that.
Oh yeah,
remember?
that's true. Okay, so we'll be
We
here
be talking
10
about
o'clock.
how they were good sports about it, how they're better
10
than
o'clock.
the Big Brother jury and all that.
Well, that's a Big Brother usually, but not.
No, but we comment on how the Survivor crew tends to take it better than the Big Brother crew. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
They be having the drinks and parlaying and kicking in, and Big Brother they be wanting to smack each other while they fake smiling.
Yeah.
It
So
don't be the same. Jeff be having his people in order. Julie be having a lot of drama. You know what I'm saying?
10 o'clock.
Julie
Central
could take
Standard
notes
Time
from Jeff
tomorrow.
Julie could take some notes from. We on our way to season 50, but they got to air 49 first. But the season finale of 48 is tomorrow night at 7 p.m. We will be live following the episode 10 p.m. Central Time. You want to rock out with us? You know you do. Until tomorrow, I am the Milkman.
I'm just Bree.
Y'all get some rest so we can do this thing again in the morning. Woo! We out of here, y'all.
All right.